Hi, I'm Scott Mackenzie from Barfoot and Thompson, and I just don't think the statistics are telling the full story about the Auckland property market. So in the last week, we've had the release of the Real Estate Institute statistics for July 2016. And then what the media agencies will do is that they'll grab any part of that to formulate a headline that people will read and try and create an article from there. What I like to do is read into it a little more in depth. I look at certain things like Glenfield, I look at North Shore, I look at Auckland, and I like to try and get my head around why things are showing certain ways, and to see if that matches how I feel on the front lines with my open homes and auction clearance rates and those sorts of things as well. So what's been hitting the media in the last week is that volumes are down in July 2016 to July 2015, and I'll take you through a very interesting point around that shortly. And the second thing is they're saying that the Auckland house prices have increased 12.2% from July 2016 to July 2015, saying that we've come off our peaks of 18 or 20% growth a year that we were doing, and that our volumes showing that we're down on last year perhaps also hints at a flattening in the market. So I'm just going to cut over now to my computer screen and show you why I don't necessarily think that's accurate.
So as a member of the Real Estate Institute, I get access to their website, and in here we have an opportunity to make documents for sale and purchase agreements, appraise properties, analyse statistics and different things. We have the latest news tab here, which is each month when the statistics come out, they give us a press release, and you can go into there. But basically what I get from this website each month is this report here, the market report. And the opening page at the top is a summary of all of the different regions in New Zealand, and you can see in Auckland 825 in July 2016, this column here June 2016, so up fractionally. And then on July 2015 they go back to year on year, in this column here it's 735, and then back in history year by year. They just have month here and then all the years. So as we scroll down, they actually break the report out for us. It's quite good. They go into the different volumes and things. As you go down, you'll see they start splitting it out by area. This is the far north, and then they have the total Northland sales values and volumes. You go down here and it's the same for Auckland. I love to jump on here and see what's happening on the North Shore. So number of sales, sales values. You go down here and again there's the total for Auckland, so you see that 825 figure again. You see last month 821 and the year before 735, 12.2% increase on the year before. And this is where they sort of look at this 3160 volume and they go, well, year on year volumes, we're at 2520 in July as opposed to 3160. So they're saying our volumes are way down. Is that a signal of the Auckland property market flattening? Well, does anyone remember what happened in July last year? There was this big thing happening 1st of October that brought people to the market early and sent some buyers into a bit of a spin, buying quickly. They had the bright line test for capital gains, the LVR changes, the IRD number requirements, all happening 1st of October. So all of a sudden, July and August were massively busy. And that just shows you perfectly here. July 2014, 2,240. At 2.5 this year, it's 300 up on July 2 years ago. No one thought the market was flattening then. You go back 2.7 and 2.3 in years gone by for a July. At 2.5, I don't think there's any reason to get worried at all. As you go up here into the North Shore figures, interestingly, you can see Glenfield at 900,000, up on 761 the year before. In fact, massive jump just in 1 month there. But these figures can jump around a bit once you start dealing with low volumes. Now, overall, the volumes have dropped. So you look at this and you go, okay, 408 sales on the shore. A year ago, 555. You could say the same thing for Waitakere here, 400 a year ago, 350 now. As you scroll down, something stood out to me. 324 sales a year ago in the city/Point Chev area of the inner city, and 352 in July this year. That one's gone up. Now, why would something all of a sudden buck the trend when you look at all of these and they're down? And then it got me thinking, City and Point Chev is a very highly apartment-driven market. So you go back 2 years ago to something that we're comparing better with, 214, that's half as many again. So that got me thinking further, because if apartment sales are forming a larger portion of the overall figures, and the average for these ones is 600,000, what's that doing to the overall sale median for Auckland? Yeah, it's dragging it down. So if it's dragging it down and it's at 12.2%, is it therefore possible that a standard 3-bedroom sort of weatherboard home in Browns Bay or Greenfield could actually have increased by more than 12.2%? Well, if we look at the Greenfield area, 900 on 761, 900,000 less 761 as a proportion of the 761, it's actually 18.2%. So is it possible that some properties in Auckland have actually gone up in value by far more than 12.2%? Therefore, if we look at the volumes, compare it with 2 years ago as opposed to 1 year ago, and then we look at that, the fact that apartments are making up a bigger portion of sales, is it not then fair to say that there might not be a problem with the Auckland property market? Maybe it's not flat.
Hey, so look, that's my 2 cents worth. I take an interest in this because, well, really it's my job to know these sorts of things. I'm sitting around people's dining tables, in their lounges, giving them advice on a daily basis about what they should do with their home. Understanding the market's a key element in that. If you're interested, you want to know what's going on at any time, just give me a call. Always happy to talk. Maybe you'd like to let me know what's going on in your industry and how you see things. So thanks very much for watching. I've got another one coming out next month, which I'm starting to plan in my head already. It's going to be about housing affordability. Okay, got a little bit of a theory around that too. So thanks very much for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you around. Cheers.